Hello YouTube, hello McTow, hello Red Pill, this is Rick Donovan. Lazarus. I'm going to give you a little history lesson. A history lesson that is kind of hard, that has kind of been buried by videos. By videos of similar design. Iridium Kush was on a bleeding edge Red Pill, and I guarantee you, I can give you Trent going to come back and make videos again. That will be one of the witnesses. It was me, Tico Trent, Baron Ham, Billy the Goat. Actually, start off with the original Bleeding Edge Red Pill cast was Tico Trent, Baron Yam, Billy the Goat, A Manly Load, Cypher's Basement, Psychic Soap, and anybody that basically anybody that was that understood the Red Pill. This is when I was MGTOW. When I decided to not be MGTOW in the wind because of reasons, personal reasons, personal evolution, I went to Red Pill in the wind. When I became Red Pill in the Wind, Black Wolf MGTOW had given up on me. For the very reason is because the people like Iridium Kush. Let me break this to you. Black Wolf MGTOW left MGTOW and the Red Pill because of Iridium Kush. Because of people like Good Mother, Iridium Kush, who basically opened the door for Good Mother. Because of Mr. Elite and him opening the door for Miss Elite, aka Penny Proud. You know? The Red Pill is in shambles. Lazarus. Because of the actions of people like Iridium Kush. I don't know how you don't see it. I don't understand how you don't see it. Iridium Kush has literally talked to Good Mother before. Has basically gave Good Mother the green light. And he's about to give Miss Elite another green light to talk about MGTOW and Red Pill, which is going to hold it back even further. And once that happens, at this point, I see no reason why I should basically make more content, on Red Pill content. Since you want to basically co-opt Red Pill with Iridium Kush, go right ahead. I guarantee you that will be the downfall of Red Pill and MGTOW. Iridium Kush will be the downfall of Red Pill and MGTOW because he's going to attach a label that we cannot afford. If you continue to support Iridium Kush, I will wash my hands of Red Pill and MGTOW. I will wash my hands. I will shut down my entire channel. Because I do not want to be associated with people that he's associated with. Do you not understand what I'm talking about? Do you not hear the urgency in my voice, Lazarus? You continue to allow Iridium Kush to do what he's doing right now. He's going to destroy what you basically built. This is a warning, Lazarus. Now I'm basically coming to where I come into the Bleeding Edge. I came into the Bleeding Edge because of my content. Now, it was one of my later shows on the Bleeding Edge. The ones that are not numbered. So I literally have to dig. I have to dig for that content. I literally have to dig for that. Now, Iridium Kush, my interaction with Iridium Kush on the Bleeding Edge was, I always, you know me, I always challenge people's positions. I always challenge people's knowledge. I challenged the knowledge. Iridium Kush didn't like me challenging knowledge, and he was not, and he was, and I guess I did a little bit of provoking to get him to spaz out, to test him. And he failed the test. He failed. Egregiously failed. I was talking about lithium ion. The conversation was about lithium ion. And he freaking wigged out. He freaked out. Rage quit and cussed me and the entire staff, entire cast out. That was one of the last Bleeding Edge Red Pills. Lazarus, let me tell you something here. When that man ever comes across anything challenging, be prepared for the backlash. He doesn't like being challenged. And really question not, is he gonna, basically, he's gonna stab you in the back. He's going to stab you in the back, Lazarus. And when you get stabbed in the back, Lazarus, I want to say this. I told you so. Lazarus, I'm telling you, man, this is a warning to you, man. Don't trust Iridium Kush. Do not trust him. Me, Chico Trent, Barry Ann, Bailey to go to the Manly Lord, I've already exposed him for who he is, for the type of man he is. At least on the emotional intelligence level. Emotional intelligence level. And what you should ask him is, if it wasn't you on Post Kebab's stream, then who was it? Again, I'm going to say this with the question that needs to be asked. If it wasn't you on Post Kebab's stream, then who was it? Who was it? Because you, my friend, let's hit you, my friend. Lazarus are going to support somebody who's going to be accountable. Because you know what's going to happen? People are going to look at you. People are going to look at you. And they're going to see. They're going to look at you. They're going to look at Red Pill. They're going to look at Big Towel. And they're going to see offenders. Either A, tell Iridium Kush to clean his act up, or clean up who did it, find out who did it. Or B, wash your hands of it. Because I no longer care. I no longer care, Lazarus. He has tagged me 10 times. 10 times before I made my first video about it. I asked him, leave me alone. He turned his comment sections off. How wasn't I supposed to ask him on his channel when he turned his comment section off? How, Sway? How? How am I going to ask him directly to leave me alone, leave me out of his shenanigans, when he turns his comment section off? He's been nothing but disrespectful. And at this point, I'm going to tell Brandon Trueblood to wash your hands, and his crew and Sega Soap, to wash your hands of the Red Pill. I'm going to tell everybody that is associated with me, wash your hands of the Red Pill. yourself. Protect yourself. I'm going to protect myself. I don't care what you do, Lazarus, but I'm going to protect myself. Because what's about to happen, I give it about 6 months to a year. I give it about 6 months to a year. They're going to start making cuts. They're going to start going through people's content with this fine-tooth comb. If you don't wash your hands of him, or he don't find out who did it and clean up his act, and clean up that freaking closet, it's just what it is, man. I can no longer defend the red pill. I can no longer defend MGTOW. I'm just gonna be winning. This is Red Pill in the Wind signing off.